The Goat, or rather, just Goat, which is no pun intended. This movie has proven to be quite entertaining, and a lot of my friends enjoyed it, along with those in the cinema, and I can get where the reviews are coming from. But here's my review and my message. So, what do you say, players? Let's get on in to the basketball stadium. Let's go. Hi there, my dear friends. Sorry for the wait, but here's a review video I promised to you all yesterday. Goat. No pun intended, is actually called Goat. An American animated sports comedy film directed by Hiro Dilhey, written by Aaron Busher, and wow, these are very good people. But it is produced by Colonial Pictures and Sony Pictures Animation, which had a few surprising good actors and actresses in this work. So let's get started, shall we? Let's see. It says here a certain old friend from Stranger Things start as an, I'm not sure how you explain this word, but it says it's a description of how a human is in a different form, like Mickey Mouse, a goat who strives to become the greatest of all time at a basketball-like sport known as rollerball. And my God, there are so many glorious actors and actresses in there. And let's see. It says here, alongside these players, there's a basketball player called Stephen Curry who also produced in his film debut. My God, impressive. Music is also by Keith Browns, I believe his name was. Who are you, player? Ooh, this is interesting. It says here the Music Man, who did Goat, did work in regards to the Space Jam sequel. Pretty good. Haunted Mansion. Oh, looks like he did some work in the Wild Robots as well. He's been busy in those years. Not bad. It says here this movie of Goat was being developed by 2019 and announced in May of last year, with most of the cast being announced in 2 years. My bad. Bad. Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist. Let's see. With most of the cast being announced in last year in June, it premiered at Los Angeles on February the 6th of just many weeks ago. And it says here it was released on the United States about a week later, on the 13th. And the film received genuinely positive reviews from critics and grossed $105 million worldwide. I wonder how much more it's going to get, but that's a story for another time. That's actually shorter than I thought. Anyway, let's have a look at the production, how it was made. It says here in May of 2 years ago, it was announced that Sony Pictures Animation would develop an animation sports film titled Goat with T.Y. Hills directing and Adam Roseman co-directing with, well, let's see, Stephen Curry and Eric, Eric Pearson would produce under their media company. Seems like these players were making a lot of work and alongside other people included, and these guys were busy. Serve as co-directors. Man, so much people I don't know of. I can't spell their names, but they're very damn good. And it says here that this film has been in the works since 2019, which I just mentioned before. And it says here these guys were received screenplay credits while the other ones received a scoring credit. Man, let's see. Last year, I'm not sure how you explain this festivities. It was announced that a lot. I'll get to these players soon, but I recognize a lot of them, and I'll be doing it soon. And trust me, whoa, that's a lot of people to cover, and so much time to do it. But anyway, let's have a look. Animation designs. Obviously, the film animation was done by Sony Pictures. Imaging works using animation techniques are also used in K-pop Demon Hunter and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I can't say I'm surprised on half of it. Like their previous film, the film used a new art style of animation that both graphic and more in the veins of street art graffiti. I knew there was some gangster good stuff in lovely bombing work. Respect. Deep respect. Let's see. The team logo for the film was designed by graphic fan designer Emily Morgan, who took over 500 hours through 600 rough drafts in order 7 color particles. Man, deep respect on her. To design the impacts of the framework, artists used graphic sports cards to add more flair into the characters for costume. Man, judging by how I watched the movie and such, it's no wonder how it was made so much to a beautiful perfection. Or actually beautiful balance. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to use the pronouncement because half of these names escape me. But I know their reputation. Oh, yeah. So many actors and actresses, so little time. But I can tell you the movie has been entertaining. Let's see. Pronouncing. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Oh, there we go. That should do it. Hope nobody's going to be interfering. Ah, there you are. A lot of players to do, so better get to it. Come on, pal. Don't leave me hanging. I need. Maybe I'll be able to pronounce some of them, but not all. Sorry.
Caleb McLaughlin.
Caleb McLaughlin. I remember you, old friend, from Stranger Things. Our dear friend Lucas St. Clair. And it's kind of ironic. A little spoiler alert. His character actually is, or was, a basketball player. And honestly, McLaughlin's character's name is Will Herman, a teenager goat who dreams of becoming a professional basketball player. Yep, that was quite. Yep, this guy definitely had heart. Reminded me of a lot of other people I remember, such as. Let me think. I'm sorry, it's catchy. But anyway, I do remember actually there was that animation in regards to volleyball and Kuroko's basketball, which kind of brought an old feel of animation, or anime, actually. And his character definitely reminded me of old times. Now, who are you to play as Jeff, our dear Jaguar? I wonder where I've seen you before.
Gabrielle Union.
Ah, so that's her name, Gabrielle Union. An easy thing to miss almost, but anyway. Gabrielle Union played as Jeff Fillmore, all fam- a famous all-star Black Panther Roar More player known as the Face of Thorns, who was also Will's icon. And judging by her work, it seems like she did multiple movie works and did some work in The Bad Guys included. So it's probably no surprise how she did some work. Aaron Pierce has made attraction. Yeah, I remember that horse who was the MVP of the league, and trust me, he was Will's rival. And Mr. Pierce has done work in the past. I heard about his work in Old, but the other works I remember him the most were. Huh. Here we go. Krypton and Mufasa, the Lion King, the prequel story or origin story to James Earl Jones' character of Mufasa. God rest his soul. Nicole Corfin. I can't remember pronounce her name properly, but she plays Olivia Marks, an ostrich war player and a member of the Thorns. Pretty good woman. Very good. I like that her character. Oh ho ho. Hell to the fucking yeah. David Harmon. You remember her? Jim? You also remember our dear Russian super soldier? Yep, this is our guy. Kind of a little bit of a reunion between a Stranger Thing player and another one. Anyway, he says here he played as an Indian rhinoceros player, also known as Archie Everhart, enforcer of the Thorns and a single father of twin daughters. Trust me, those girls are nuts. I'm surprised they didn't commit murder. But I sure hope not. Let's move along. And hello. Oh, now there's a good guy I remember the most. Hello. I remember. This is a surprise. Oh my god, it can't be you. Nick Cairo, who played as Modo, a Komodo dragon and war player. And a crazy one. But this guy, this motherfucker, he played as, let's see, Gunther in the Sing work and Sausage Party. Yeah, I watched that. Pretty good performance there. And oh, okay, that's kind of awkward. Red One and the Smurfs. Okay, maybe there were a few setbacks, but my God, it's great to see that man again. God, I love that guy. Woo! Oh man. Hello. Jer? It says here Jerry Lee Lewis, her name was, who played as Flo Everson, a warthog and the owner of the Thorns. Trust me, this girl is a real piece of work. And oh, now I remember you. It's actually Flo. It's the same actress who also did The Princess of the Frog included, along with the Ghost and Molly McGee. I knew her voice sounded familiar somewhere. Oh my god, this is a beautiful amount of people to throw in on the slab player. So many glorious folks. So many to go for. Yeah, I definitely also know Wayne Knight is also in there. His name is Frank, who's a Gizbo and who is also Will's landlord. But trust me, he's a good guy. He had no choice, rules and that. Anyway, here's Peston Oswald, I believe his name was. I think his name was. And I definitely remember that guy. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Remy. I can't believe it. Now that's a bingo for us, fellas. I'll make sure his name's on the slab. We played as Dennis Cofer, who is also the coach. And yes, he's also the monkey. Let's not get away ourselves. And finally, one more player. Jennifer Hinson as Will's mom. And yeah, spoiler alert, she passed away due to an illness. My sincere condolences to the player. And the actress, this is a not sure much. Ah, she was the younger Nana. I knew she looked familiar somewhere. Lovely lady. Wonder what's going on out there. So, what did I think of this movie? Bloody goddamn entertaining. But is it on the top board? Certainly not. Was it predictable? Yes, it was. But did it remind me of a lot of things? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! There were certainly a lot of things that made me laugh, and trust me, I still remember some of those parts. I can never get tired of that. I might get tired of it, but I might rewatch it for a good old fashioned stuff. Like, let's see, if you repeat moments such as, if you remember Miles' hair incident with Gwen, and also the K-pop Demon Hunters had a few good moments, like the yeah. Oh god, I gotta stop doing those things. I'm gonna lose my mind. But anyway, the the acting and the story was well balanced. Music strong, emotions as well. Everything just felt right. It was a movie that deserves its place in history, especially from good people who made it. So, my review would be 7.5 out of 10. It's not perfect. Maybe not. Maybe I may be overdoing it, but it's a deep respect for the effort, a deep respect, and a deep thing of recognition. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully I might come back with another one. And I think maybe I have a movie in mind, maybe in a day or two. But either way, accept this review video, and I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Take care. I have spoken. Word.